All right. Make sure everything's working before it gets started. It's public. Click go live. Nice. How's it going? I'm back. Just making sure it's working before it gets started. Yeah, it looks okay. So I got 2 different drinks today to try out. A little bit of variety. These are a stream. I do multi-streaming, so I will try to respond to comments once I'm done with my little presentations after each one. If you have any questions, it is live. So I'm going to be trying 2 different drinks today. We've got Bloom Pop Prebiotic Soda and Strawberry Cream. And we've got Rip It Energy Fuel G-Force. So very different combo of stuff, but they both look interesting. So I picked them up. I'll start with this one. Taking a look at this Bloom Pop Prebiotic Soda and Strawberry Cream. It's got a little standard size can for the most part. This is 12 fluid ounce, 255 milliliters. It's a little difficult to read on here. It says caffeine free. Let's go over the nutrition facts. Contains 1% juice, 20 calories, 90 milligrams of sodium, 5 grams of total carbohydrates, 3 grams of total sugars. And for the ingredients, we've got carbonated water, organic cane sugar, prebiotic. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can even attempt to pronounce this word. Xyluligosaccharides, citric acid, strawberry juice concentrate, sodium citrate, natural flavor, stevia leaf extract, which is the sweetener. So a sugar alternative. It's going to be stevia. Do your research on that and understand what you're drinking. And then we've got organic apple juice cider vinegar. And then it says designed by Bloom NU LLC, distributed by Nutrabolt, Austin, Texas. Okay. Let's see. Made in USA using strategically sourced foreign and domestic ingredients and components. And then there's a Predix X. I don't know, it's some sort of... It's that prebiotic thing. We got a bit of marketing material as well. I can read this off. It says, we've got your fizz fix. Okay. Bloom Pop is bursting with bold, bubbly flavor and better for you ingredients like prebiotics with 3 grams of sugar per can. Strawberry cream swirls luscious berries and smooth vanilla together for a dessert-worthy treat. No artificial flavors, no artificial colors, and caffeine-free. Yeah. Okay, I'll show all of this on screen for you. It's just easier for me to read like that. So I'll leave my glasses on. There's the big logo, strawberry cream. 12 fluid ounce, caffeine free. We've got our nutrition facts. It's got the 1% juice. It's nice it has a little bit of juice in here. 20 calories, fair amount of sodium, 90 milligrams. We got the 3 grams of sugar. Assume that's coming from the juice. And then we've got our ingredients: carbonated water, organic cane sugar. Oh, I guess it has a little bit of actual sugar, organic cane sugar. And then there's that prebiotic. Good luck trying to pronounce that. Xylo. So we're trying to hold the can steady. Silo logo saccharides. Citric acid is used as a stabilizer to keep it shelf stable and also some flavor. So it's going to be more of a sour taste to it with that in there. Yep, and the stevia, of course. And a lot of these kind of health, quote unquote, healthier sodas have apple cider vinegar in them for some reason. So that's going to have a distinct flavor, most likely. We'll see. There's the info on sourcing of things. And then we've got a bit of marketing material. Yeah. I think we're good on that. I'm going to open this up and try it out. Get this away from my microphone. I don't want to have a loud pop in the microphone. It's nice that they're not adding artificial color. Very pleasant to me. It's just natural. Looks good. You can see the carbonation. Very simple, very to the point. I like it. I can already smell it as well. All right, let's do a smell test up close and then try it. Yeah, definitely a berry smell. Yeah, strawberry. No surprise, it does have a little bit of strawberry juice in here. Very small amount, but it's in there. All right, this is the Bloom Pop Prebiotic Soda Strawberry Cream. Yeah, I do notice the apple cider vinegar taste. It's fairly sweet. That combo of a little bit of cane sugar and the stevia. Stevia is always noticeable, has a distinct flavor to it, but it's not terribly prominent in this one. The strawberry is there. It's got kind of like a berry-esque flavor, but it's, to me, it just tastes like a random berry type drink. There is a little bit of the kind of creaminess, but it's not super noticeable to me. Yeah. The carbonation didn't last long at all. It was not noticeable. It's a little bit of tingliness in the mouth. Yeah. You can try from the can as well. It's a little bit better, but it seems like a lot of the time these quote unquote healthier sodas just don't have as much carbonation as the normal pop. I'm not sure why they don't put more carbonation in here. It does have a little bit of the sourness, probably from the citric acid, and maybe the tiny amount of strawberry juice, I guess. I don't really notice the prebiotic. It doesn't really change anything for me. It seems like a relatively thin liquid. It's not thick by any means. I mean, there must be carbonation in it because I'm burping, but it's, to me, at least to me, it's not super noticeable. I have had other other drinks of this type, and it's pretty similar. The flavor profile with that apple cider vinegar and all that, they taste surprisingly similar, but they're from different companies. The Culture Pop, the Poppy, and then what's the other one? Olipop. I think the Olipop one, at least to me, the prebiotic in that messes me up, so I don't drink that one. So I'll find out if this one's any better. It's really drying out my mouth. It's making it hard for me to talk at the moment, but it is kind of late morning. I need some water. I think it tastes fine. I think it is an interesting option for something if you, well, if you want something pop-esque. In my opinion, none of these drinks remind me of soda pop, like traditional mass manufactured Coke or Pepsi or whatever. This doesn't remind me of that at all. I think it's a totally different genre of drink, and it's not saying that it's bad by any means. It's just different. The flavor profiles are different. The amount of carbonation is different. Yeah, obviously all the ingredients are healthier, but I think they're a nice option. It's just that don't go in expecting these things to taste like soda pop. So I like it. This one seems good so far. Again, I don't know. I'll find out if the prebiotic works with me personally, my gut and whatever. I'll find out later. But yeah, overall, I think it's pretty decent. The flavor profile is okay, in my opinion, but that's a personal preference thing. And yeah, so far so good. I think it's pretty nice. So that was the Bloom Pop Prebiotic Soda in Strawberry Cream. Next, I'm going to clean out my cup a little bit before I started with this one. This is on the totally different spectrum of drinks. This is one of those mass manufactured energy drinks. It's quite the name as well. Reminds me of Beyblade. Let It Rip. But this is Rip It. Yeah. Rip It G-Force Energy Fuel. In a nice purple color. Even has a purple tab on the top. That's cool. A little bit of flair to their G-Force. It says G-Force Energy Drink, grape, naturally and artificially flavored, 16 fluid ounce, 473 milliliters. Carbonation's getting to me from another drink. All right, nutrition facts. Contains no fruit juice. 200 calories for this. So a lot of sugar in here. 140 milligrams of sodium. 52 grams of total sugar or total carbohydrates. 48 grams of total sugars. It has potassium, vitamin C, B6, and B12 in here of various amounts. The potassium, well, I'll just show it on screen later. And then the ingredients, we've got carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, taurine, which is often used in energy drinks, citric acid, sodium citrate, vitamin C, sodium benzoate for preservative, inositol, inositol. I don't know what that is. caffeine, natural and artificial flavors, potassium sorbate, which is a preservative, maltodextrin, calcium disodium EDTA, I think that's also a preservative, red 40, sucralose, which is a sugar alternative. So they're, in addition to the 48 grams of sugar, I guess they wanted it even sweeter, and they're adding sucralose. Do your research on sucralose. That's one of the older sugar alternatives, low calorie ones that has some conflicting research around. Guarana seed extract, which is for the energy drink stuff. Vitamin B6, blue one, vitamin B12. So a lot going on here. And then 160 milligrams of caffeine for the can. Yeah. So you compare the ingredients of this versus this other drink that I had tried, Balloon Pop. It's a vast difference of ingredients between the two. Yeah. It's like, do I want to drink this? Anyways, Rip It Energy Fuel G-Force. And the very difficult to read text on the back. I don't know if I can make it any better. Try to move the light as I'm moving the thing to highlight text. So it's got some sodium, 48 grams of sugar. It's high fructose corn syrup sugar. And then you can see the different vitamins in here. Potassium 20 milligrams, vitamin C 144 milligrams, B6 4 milligrams, and B12 20 mcg. And then we got the ingredient list. Things to take note of again is the sucralose. It has food coloring in here. So red 40 and blue 1. A bunch of preservatives. High fructose corn syrup. Yeah. So, just my opinion, of course, but not great ingredients and a lot of them. And then, of course, it has 160 milligrams of caffeine in here, which is a fair amount. It's not crazy, but it's more than a cup of coffee, for sure. It's kind of almost double. But I mean, it is a big can, so yeah. Let's pop this open. We will get to try some Rip It G Fuel. I don't know if I'm ready for this one. It is purple. That's what it looks like. Pretty dark. You have a zoom in for this one. Yeah. You see the carbonation. No surprise. Do a smell test. It doesn't really smell. It has a smell, but it's not. It doesn't smell like fruit. It just has a smell of something. It just smells like ingredients. Oh. Again, this is the Rip It G Fuel Energy Fuel. Oh, Rip It G Force Energy Fuel in grape. Yeah, it does have a grape drink type of flavor to it. Definitely notice the sweet, high fructose corn syrup. Very sweet tasting. Got that grape drink flavor, which tastes pretty decent as a flavor. Carbonation's noticeable. I think they did a pretty good job of mimicking grape flavor in here. It tastes moderately close to an actual grape, even with the skin of the grape. As you're eating one, you kind of have the aftertaste of a grape once you've eaten it. I get that with this. So at least flavor wise, the taste of the flavor, I think they did a nice job on that. But there is a lot going on with the ingredients. Of course, it has 200 calories as well. Yeah. I think you can drink this from a cup and you'll still get some carbonation. You can add some ice. This one would work. It has definitely enough flavor in it to handle the ice without issue. But of course, if you want more carbonation while you're drinking it, just drink it from a can. Overall, I think it tastes nice. It's got a little bit of bitterness, has the sweetness, has the grape flavor. I'm not a fan of the ingredients in here. There's just a lot of them. There's a ton of preservatives. There's food coloring, high fructose corn syrup, sucralose even in here. So, yeah, not great ingredients, but if you don't care about that, then I think it's an interesting option to try. Tastes pretty good, in my opinion. It's got caffeine. It's an energy drink. Yeah. So that was the Rip It Energy Fuel G-Force in grape. All right. Anyways, I'm going to sign out. Sorry. Obviously, the one that I would prefer would be the Bloom, but it doesn't have any caffeine. Yeah. If you want to follow my stuff, that'd be awesome on Amazon or wherever you're watching it. I go by Scotty Joe Food Reviews for this stuff, but I also do photography, camera equipment reviews, and tech stuff as well on different names. So photography bonsai, and then also tech, I suppose, for those. Anyways, I'm gonna sign out. See ya.